Hello and welcome back. I'm Alicia. This is my kitchen makeover. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you all know, I purchased this townhouse in 2015. The home had been in foreclosure and hadn't had any updates since it was originally built. So the home was dated and had a little neglect. On the sink side of the kitchen, it had a standard counter height that extended to a bar height countertop. It did not serve a purpose other than to further divide the space, so I wanted that down. So we started this off by pulling the drawers out, taking the doors down, getting everything cleaned up and painted. I would be using the same hinges, but again, we were going to clean those up and I spray painted those to a fresh, bright silver. This is an image of the bar top demolished and it's now counter height. Now that it was all one level, it mimicked what an island would look like or divided the space like an island would. So I opted to paint it gray and I kept the back wall cabinets white. Now with everything coming up to date, we're going to add hardware. You see the appliances have been delivered, but they need to be installed. So at this point in the makeover, I've selected my backsplash tile and countertops, and we're going to work on installing those. In this image, I'm zooming in to show you that this laminate countertop has a edge or a lip over it. And when we go to the granite countertops that I selected, it doesn't have an edge or a lip, and I'll explain what we did to compensate for that. So this is a 1x6 piece of granite that 1x6 or 1x8 that I got for $89 at a discount home improvement store. So being that it's only 1 inch, it didn't have that lip. And what we did was add trim. So in a kitchen or any space that has walls, ceiling, anything, it's never going to be straight. And trim is perfect for covering imperfections or covering where things are a little short or a little uneven. So that's what we used. And I mean 1 inch by 6 or 8 feet long. It's standard counter depth. Now on the sink side of this galley kitchen, I opted to go with butcher block countertop. And again, this is what looks like the island and divides the space from the main interior of the kitchen and the dining area. And that is 2 IKEA butcher blocks put together to give me the width that I needed for that space. These 2 images here are my organization set up for under the sink and on the door directly below the sink. On the appliance side of the kitchen, I added lights above and below the cabinets, and that's pretty much how I ended in 2015. Now in 2018, I did a little bit more updating since I had lived in the space and I knew that I needed more storage. So I opted to update that bank of cabinets there, and I went with taller 42-inch cabinets, taking my cabinets all the way to the ceiling, which would provide me with more storage. As you can see, the hinges are hidden on these cabinets. It's a shaker style cabinet. We reuse the same hardware as far as the pulls. I also added a track shelving unit or system for over the window in the kitchen and open shelving right above the dishwasher. What I like about the track system that I have over the window is that it has attachments that you can use brackets for a shelf, or you could use brackets and attach baskets. It's a pretty neat system, and again, it's adjustable, so you can have it as high as you want it or as low as you want it, and you can use it for whatever purpose you need it for. Here are a few examples of how it's been useful for me, as fruit baskets, adjustable heights, a place for my plants to get some sunlight and heal and grow. So just a few examples to show you how I've used it. On the open shelving, I think it's functional because it's right above the dishwasher and it allows you to be efficient in your movements as far as taking out your dishes from your dishwasher and just moving vertically. So really quickly, I wanted to just go back over to the cabinets and point out here you're going to see that we still use trim, even though these were new cabinets that we installed, because the ceiling was not even and level. The upper cabinets were all new. However, the lower cabinets, we only changed the faces, meaning we kept the frame of the cabinet and just added the drawer front and the door. So if you remember early in the video when we did the original update on the countertops, I showed you where we added a piece of trim. Here you can see that we had to remove that piece of trim in order to accept the full width of that new drawer front. So ended up working out great. I hope you liked this video, and as always, please subscribe, share, and like this video. Hit the notification bell so you can follow along with me, and I'll see you next time.